The energetic pattern that's actually keeping you stuck is almost guaranteed not to be the one that it looks like it's showing up as. Here's what I mean by that. In human design, your undefined centers, which are these white shapes, if you have any in your chart, are where you pick up and amplify energy from outside of you. Now, this in and of itself is not a bad thing. However, when we identify with that energy and think that we have to do something about it, then it starts to become this energetic pattern or loop that we can get caught in. And you'll know that you're here when life feels really complicated and really hard. And when that's happening, each of your undefined centers has a predictable pattern of behavior that it will show up with to let you know, hey, something is off. For example, with the undefined throat center, someone might feel like they need to speak up or do a lot of stuff in order to get attention or make sure that people don't forget about them or they don't go unheard. But here's the thing. There's one undefined energy center in your chart that's taking in all the conditioning first and is basically the root of the problem. And if you have more than one energy center undefined in your chart, where you're taking in that conditioning is not going to be the same center that it's showing up in. This is what we call the not self hierarchy. And it's basically telling you that the energy that's keeping you stuck in a loop is not doing that because it's so loud. It's doing that because it's the quietest and the sneakiest. So for example, most of my conditioning shows up through my undefined throat center, but actually the conditioning is starting at my heart center, which has to do with proving yourself, worth, value through what you do and accomplish. So really, all of that trying to do and speak and act is coming from dealing with this fear that otherwise I won't prove what I'm worth. And I think that this is such an incredibly helpful thing because when you know this, you stop trying to deal with the symptoms and you start solving the root issue.